something that's so special about that season of life when you become a mother is being able to watch your husband become a father. It is magical. Like, I won't even be able to accurately depict the emotions and explain the beautiful transition, but it's powerful to be able to see your husband hold your baby for the first time and see him step into that father role and see you be able to sit back and say, wow, this is my little family. It is so, so powerful. So for those of you who are in that season of motherhood, congratulations. Those of you who are almost going to be there soon, because I promise you one day it'll happen, even if you're single, hold on hope. Jesus Christ is molding your man. The DNA sequence is not a mistake. Your DNA will never be repeated again either. You are here because we need you here, because God needs you here. And you are in this specific era for a reason, not a decade too late, not a decade too soon. I know it's crazy times we're in, but how cool is it to be in a time where things are changing so rapid? I know it's not cool, but it's cool from the standpoint of you get to be in the front lines of it. And you get to be able to be one of God's warriors standing and holding the line. I think that's so special. I've had so many friends say, time is flying, like just going. You blink and it's like 5 months. You sneeze and it's like 2 years. It's just, it flies by so fast. And I think even when having a baby, it's put into even more perspective because time is such a thief. And to put it into perspective, you're given 1,440 minutes a day. That's it. If you sleep 8 hours, which thank God my baby sleeps through the night so I can have my 8 hours. But if you sleep 8 hours, you're roughly left with, I think it's like 960 minutes. That's all you're given. There's no rollover minutes from that. I don't want you guys to live a numb life. I want you guys to be able to wake up in the morning and be so ready for the day. I want you guys to be able to just live such an abundant, joy-filled life that you see everything so vividly and so in context that you know how to battle in the trenches of this world and the foxholes of this culture. You know how to stand firm for truth and you know how to boldly proclaim it and you're not afraid. I want that for you guys. I don't want you for 1 second to think that you have gone past the point where the enemy can attack you. He would love nothing more, because when you let complacency settle in, that's when you've created an opportunity for the enemy to take a foothold. And one of the most interesting ways that the enemy can take a foothold that I think that we don't really often think as a little cut in the whole of the fabric of life is time management. And I know some of you guys are probably like, time management, okay, but I'm serious about this. How many of you have set a New Year's resolution and it's like totally gone sideways and you've like already reset another resolution that's like, yeah, I'm right there with you, 100%. And that's the thing that's so interesting is that if you're going to live your life abundantly in a way where you don't let the devil have a foothold, you have to manage your time where you're literally saturating your plans in prayer. It's so important because taking control of your life means taking control of the time that you were blessed with. Take some time to really just sit down and analyze your life and categorize different spots where you would love to see God pour into more, or where you would love to see something fresh in your life. And you can work big picture backwards, but really take some time to map that out. I think that would be really special after coming off of such a conference high being here, being able to implement what you hear from the speakers into kind of like a little life map that you write out for yourself. Guarding your heart is biblical. It absolutely is. And not everything is good for your soul. And yes, no is a full sentence. Remember that. But proper boundaries and abundant life go hand in hand. Only you know the line and the limit. But your decision to say no is not based on their acceptance. It's based on your choice of where you know what's best for you in your life. You have the right to say no, and they have the right to be unhappy about it. That's life. Honesty saves everyone time. It truly does. And the discipline of stewarding your time mixed in with the discipline of implementing wisdom into your life and your schedule protects you from burnout. And I can tell you that Charlie and I are very adamant about that, because if we wouldn't be so hyper obsessed when it comes to time, schedule, and just living in the moment, I can speak from watching him. There's no way, aside from having a phenomenal team, there's no way that he could be the amazing builder he is if he wasn't so good at managing time. He's the best. God protects you from things, even though you want them so badly. He'll protect you from an unhealthy relationship. He'll protect you from a breakup. He'll protect you from a job that you wanted that you thought you desperately needed. He'll protect you because he knows what's best for you. When you're managing your time in a way where you're living an abundant lifestyle, you are flooded with gratitude, because being in the present moment, you know how special it is. And you cannot hate your life when you're thanking God for it. You just can't. There's no way. When you're a Christian and you're so filled with thankfulness and gratitude, there's nothing to complain about. You know, you're saying, thank you, God, for saving me. Thank you for restoring me. Thank you for bringing me peace in the middle of the storm. Thank you for not leaving me where you found me. There's so many things to be thankful for.